Good evening. This is the last topic, that is lecture number 14 under module number 3, fire alarm system. So in fire alarm system, the basic, there are four different types of fire alarm systems are available. The first one is conventional fire alarm system. The second one is addressable fire alarm system. What about third one? It is a wireless alarm system. And fourth one is a traditional type of systems, alarm systems are available. So in the market, generally in the automation system, there are two fire alarm systems. Most probably they are using it. One is conventional, another one is addressable. What is the major difference between conventional and addressable? Anyone? What is the difference between conventional and addressable? What is the basic difference between conventional and addressable? Anyone? Can you please give me the reply? Muhammad Umar, Nischal, can you please give me the reply?
So not sure, sir.
What is the basic difference between conventional and addressable? Because in conventional type, it will be connected with the wiring system, as well as it will be a programming structure, okay, as well as the panel board will be there. But in addressable system, which will be purely operated by using the binary codes, okay, 1 and 0 codes, okay, that is a basic difference. And also in addressable system, they are using the supervisory control. Okay, supervisory control means what, suppose if any problem is happened, okay, the fire panel should give the exact, output. Okay, and also in address system, they can use the soft computing techniques. We can use it. You see the basic difference. In conventional system, there will be a smoke detectors are available. This is the panel. This is a control panel. Smoke detectors are available here. Okay, smoke detectors are available, and call point. This is a call point switch. What is the purpose of call point? Anyone? What is the purpose of call point? Navin Kumar. Navin Kumar KR. Purpose of call point. This one. Navin Kumar KR.
So is it something from where we can raise the LRAM or
See, actually, for example, if you take a lift, okay, lift is there. Okay, the outside of the lift, there will be a call point, a switch. It will be in a round type. Okay, it will be in circle type, which will be placed in the wall. Okay, and also that call point will be closed by a glass cover. Okay, which will be closed by a glass cover. In that call point, what is the main purpose of the call point here? Suppose, okay, if any problem will be happen inside the lift, okay, when the person is outside, it's not possible to open it. At that time, they will break, okay, they will break this glass cover call point, and there will be a switch will be there, they have to operate. So this switch, which will be control the entire lift, as well as which will give the signal to the person who will be sitting in the automation system. Okay, that is a purpose. Okay, the main call point, which is also with the same type of call point, a switch is also be used in this same conventional alarm system is also be there. Okay, and also here they can write the program, as well as it will be a panel board. Okay, it will be all type of connections will be there, and the cost wise it is very simple. Okay, it is low, cheaper cost, as well as the programming it is also be simple to understand it. But when you come to the addressable type, whatever the components, okay, here the components which they are connecting it, there are three call points which are connecting in terms of two smoke detectors. So these two smoke detectors will be connected in terms of series or parallel. This is series connection, okay, which is connected in the series. So you see here, there is a two smoke detectors, smoke detector 1 and smoke detector 2. Smoke detector 2 will be there, and each smoke detector end will be connected to the call point. Okay, the one smoke detector 1 is connected between the control panel and smoke detector 1. There will be a call point will be there, and this is another second call point, and this is a third call point. That is one of the difference. Because of installing these call points 3 as well as the addressable which are giving here, they are giving in terms of binary codes, 1 and zeros only they are giving it. That is a major difference. Okay, and you see the architecture of conventional. Actually, this is one 5-mark question in your internal examination. Okay, sketch the architecture of conventional fire alarm system means immediately you have to draw this diagram. Okay, so in conventional alarm, this is a panel board. Okay, this is the control panel board. In control panel board, there will be a pin numbers which they are fixing, and this control panel will be operated by the AC power input. The minimum voltage is 90 volt to 270 volt they are operating it. Okay, and here there will be a relay. What is the purpose of relay? Anyone? What is the purpose of relay? Can you please give me the reply? Please don't give the answer I don't know.
For protection, sir.
The switch.
Yes, it is a protection. Okay, whenever the signal will be crossed a limit, at that time the relay switch will be operated. Okay, this relay will be protect the entire structure. Okay, so maybe a relay will be here they are using the fault relay because that is one of the type. Okay, there are different types of relays are available in the market. One is distance relay, differential type of relay, and Buchholz relay. Okay, like that. When you are come to the I think in this semester itself you are going to study. Okay, you are studying this relay and switchgear concept. Okay, the another end. Okay, this is the input end, and in the outer end which is connected with the detectors. You see here, to identify the smoke they are using smoke detector and heat detector. See, for this detectors which be inbuilt with LED lights. Okay, that is one of the actually design. Okay, it is one of the design. Okay, this detector will be have the LED lights indicators. Okay, which is having the LED light indicators, and the resistor value, the end value, it is 4.7 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, 4.7, that is a maximum capacity which they are connecting in this conventional array, 4.7k resistor. Okay, and when you come to the second line, okay, this is second line. This first line carries a first floor and the second line carries a second floor. Like that you have to give the assumption. So here there are different types of smoke detectors are there, and between there will be a heat detector which is also be placed, and there are two call points which has been connected. Okay, and also in this zone they are connecting 4.7k. And when you come to the zone 3, a third layer, there will be a bell system which is available, sound alarm system will be available, but the capacity of this resistor which they are fixing into the alarm devices, which is 10 kilo ohm, 10 kilo, okay, 10 kilo ohm. Okay, and also the another type of detectors which is also be there, that is IR. IR means infrared detectors which they are using, and this infrared detectors which will be operated by a DC voltage, yeah, minimum is plus or minus 12 volt. Okay, and also this panel which will be control, yeah, door, magnetic door contact. Okay, can you please give me the reply of what is mean by a magnetic door contact? Can you please give me the reply? You have any idea about magnetic door contact? Any idea about magnetic door contact? Any idea about magnetic door contact? See, actually the class should be interactable classes, because the students, you should not be keep quiet. Please unmute your mic and please speak. If the answer is incorrect also, no problem.
Sir, it is used for emergency purposes.
Emergency purposes, this is magnetic door nama, because nowadays most of the values, see, most of the places they are having this magnetic door contact. Okay.
Sir, these are low current devices?
Yes. Okay. No current, not low current. Yes, it is low current devices, as well as the end, that is the magnetic, the doors has been locked by using this magnetic type. Okay, maybe the magnet will be a ferromagnetic material, because there are three type of magnetic materials are there. One is dia, para, ferro. So here in door they are having the ferromagnetic material, because the reason is that the relative permeability value of this ferromagnetic material, which is very much higher than unity, okay, which is very much higher. So because of that, okay, this ferromagnetic material which will absorbs a low current, okay, as well as this ferromagnetic material, as well as which will be operated by using the 12 volt DC line, okay, to just open and close. Okay, when the person is inside, it will be automatic open and close type doors. Okay, that is only for security purpose they are operating. Okay, are you understand this architecture? Are you understand this architecture?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and for each devices here, if all the devices which is having the LED light indicators, as well as which is having the neutral and ground point, okay, which is having the neutral and ground point. So this control panel which will be control the entire building automation, okay, which is control entire building automation. Here in this panel, to operate this all the indicators, okay, maybe they can use maybe a do while or if else statements like that, okay, but binary numbers they can't use it. Okay, for example, if you want to nowadays everybody talking about artificial intelligence, okay, soft computing techniques, neural networks, okay, machine learning, these items, these programming languages, you can't impose it in this conventional fire alarm system, as well as the operation capacity of this fire alarm system which will be simple to maintain. Okay, the cost wise it is cheaper compared to addressable fire alarm system. Please see the addressable fire alarm system wiring layout, and this is the control panel. This control panel, maybe you can see, take it as a PLC programming like that. Okay, it is the entire control panel which will be operated by using the same AC power line, as well as this control panel is which is having the main DB. Okay, main circuit board will be there, that is called a DP switcher. Relay switches will be there. Okay, relay switches will be there. And actually here I already mentioned, in addressable fire alarm system all the equipments will be connected in a closed loop. You see here, every equipment is connected in a series path. Okay, it is connected in the series path. So in the sending end there will be a relay switches will be there, in the repeater end will be there, there will be a circuit board switches will be there. Okay, and for each devices there will be indicators, there will be a bell indicators which is available, here. And if you want to impose the program, okay, here because in the year 2016 one of my student, okay, done the project, he has completed the project in the area of fire alarm system, okay, for electrical machines, okay, for electrical machines. Okay, when the machine is operated continuously, what happened, it will be give more heat. Based upon the heat, if the person not notifying the heat, automatically will get the spark. Okay, based upon the spark, he will fix a detector there, okay, heat detector as well as smoke detector. Based upon the detection, okay, the signal should send it to the receiver, that is to my laptop. Okay, that is the project. Okay, that project actually he has implemented Atmega 32L programming, as well as a LabVIEW also he has implemented in that. Okay, and he has used addressable, because I clearly informed to my student, you should not use any normal programming, you have to use either the soft computing technique, that is fuzzy or neural. Okay, he has implemented fuzzy. Fuzzy means if then statement, 1 and 0, binary numbers. By using the binary numbers means 1 and 0. If the signal, for example, if multi-sensor detector will sense a signal, okay, which will detect the signal should be 1. Okay, immediately the fire alarm, this fire bell should be blown, otherwise it should be off. Okay, when signal is 1, then I can get a fire bell, otherwise I will get 0. Okay, that is my program. So by using these binary numbers 1 and 0, he has completed the project by using this addressable fire alarm system wiring. Okay, and here one more problem is that, and if any one of the sensor it's not working automatically, for example, can you please tell me the answer? Here a heat detector is there. Suppose your heat detector and this multi-sensor detector is not working because everything is connected in the same wire, it's not working. Whether can I get a bell? If your heat detector and multi-sensor detector not working, can I get a fire bell? Anyone?
So if the smoke detector detects the or any other detector present, if any one of them detects the fire, then we can.
See, it is connected in the series connection. It is connected in the series connection. If this heat detector is not
Then no, sir.
if this heat detector is not working, automatically I can't get the signal here. Okay, to manually operate, what I have to do here, addressable call point will be there. So I have to break the glass and I have to press the button. Here a center button is there. I have to press the button. Then only the signal goes to multi-sensor detector. Then only this multi-sensor will be operated. Okay, that is a program. That is one of the drawback. Okay, maybe we have to show the difference between conventional and addressable. But one more item here in addressable fire alarm system, the components which we are imposing here, it is somewhat less compared to conventional. In conventional, if you are using 10 detection means 10 components if you are using, in addressable you can use 4 or 3. Okay, this is the basic difference between advantages and disadvantages of conventional fire alarm system. Advantages: cost effective for small application, that is one advantage because the cost wise it is cheaper. But disadvantages here, it will be connected in zone wise. Okay, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Okay, and if one layer, okay, it's not detecting it, automatically the other layer will not get a signal. Okay, that is also be there. And also you can't identify the device locations where it is. Okay, and you can't identify the history of the problem which has happened, that is you can't take the datas. Okay, summary sheets you can't take it. Okay, that is one of the problem here. And also if there is no interconnection, you can't get the notification of alarm. Okay, that is one of the drawback in conventional fire alarm system. Okay, this is the basic difference between conventional and addressable. This both the things just now I explained it. Again, you please go through this layout structure. Okay, this is the layout structure of addressable. This is the layout structure of addressable and the layout structure of conventional. Okay, here in addressable system, which is operated by same 24 volt DC output. Okay, that is called DC. In terms of DC, it is 24 volt. In terms of AC, 230 volt. Okay, here also we can operate by same thing, and here all the components will be connected in the series, and there will be a manual call points, almost 3 call points which we are connecting it here. But here it is not connected like that. And also this addressable fire alarm system we can operate by using the wireless mode also, but conventional operation system it's not possible to operate in wireless mode. And one more difference here between these two, there will be a resistors which we are connecting, 4.7 kilo ohm resistor in terms of detectors, and 10 kilo ohm resistor and bells which we are connecting it. But this type of resistors value which is not connected, the reason is that all the components will be connected in terms of series connection. It will be a closed circuit, okay, which is closed circuit. And here they are using the, in terms of conventional, the wiring material which they are using, like stranded wire material, the capacity of the wiring is 3.3 mm square. Okay, 3.5 mm square to 2 mm square, but maximum we can take 3.3 mm square, millimeter square. Okay, mm square. Okay, here they are using like which is connected with maybe it will be a transmission line cable, okay, which is connected with the standard wire also. But here the capacity of the wire is somewhat lesser compared to the conventional system. Okay, benefits of addressable fire alarm system. The major benefit is that which is normally applicable for large building, campuses, okay, because for the entire college or for the entire university this addressable fire alarm system is needed, okay. And also benefits of conventional, it is only applicable for small zone, for small industry, small scale industry. For our house applications we can use it, conventional fire alarm system, okay. But normally addressable fire alarm system will be useful for topmost industry, that is a large scale industry which they are using it, okay. Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. I think everybody received this one. What is that? CAE marks. CAE marks.
Yes.
Okay, received. All are pass. Can you please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So we'll discuss the scheme of valuation. For this, the first question which I mentioned that list the 5 essential parts of SCADA system that you written. Second one is recognize the need for trend zooming and display of data. Okay, this is the answer. And the third question is key characteristics of RS-232, RS-485, which is you people's written. And fourth one, discuss the concept of fire alarm management system, that is also alarm management system, that is also you people's written well. And fifth question, draw a need block diagram, explain the SCADA applied in wastewater treatment plant. Okay, for this most of the majority of the students have drawn some wastewater treatment general block diagram. Actually only if 7 or 8 students they have understand the question and they have drawn this diagram. Those who draw this diagram automatically they will get 8 marks, 7 and 8 marks maximum. I have given 7 and 8 marks. Okay, actually the question it is it is indirect question. Anybody return this answer for this question? Anybody return? Can I get a reply?
Sir, only the diagram.
Huh? What, Muhammad Umar Ali? Only the
diagram I did, sir.
Okay, okay. But you have to explain this so far, because if you get the same question in your semester, you have to write. Okay, briefly you have to write it. Okay, and another
But
one.
in my case, I just did.
Yes, and another one.
Wouldn't have time, or else I would have tried to explain it.
Okay, okay. And another question is categories implementation of field bus protocol. Field bus protocol, there are 4 levels are there: sensor bus network, device bus network, control bus, enterprise level network. Some of the students are written very well. And next one is organize intelligent building pyramid. This is a diagram which I need. If you draw this diagram neatly, you will get 7 marks with explanation. Some explanation I need. Okay, why I am showing this answer means you should understand it, and please write the proper answer in your in semester examination. Okay, and the requirements of BMS most of the students written, and recommend the building management system BMS with the block diagram. Actually have expected this answer, this SCADA. Okay, maybe some of the students they written very well. Okay, 10th one is standard communication. This most of the students written this answer. This is the answer key which I prepared for your subject. Okay, can I post the attendance?
Yes.
Sir, can you post that answer key in classroom, sir?
Huh? No, the answer key.
Can you post that answer key?
No, answer key I can't post it because it is confidential. I can't post the answer keys. But most of the answers which is available in the PPTs. Okay, so please give your attendance. And also one more information. I'm going to finalize your assignment 1 mark. Okay, those who are not submitted assignment, Those who are not submitted assignment, please submit it by today or tomorrow. Assignment 1. Nistar?
Yes, sir.
Nistar, you put up in the group, those who are not submitted assignment 1, ask them to submit it by today or tomorrow in my link.
Okay, sir.
Assignment 1. And one more information, the quiz 2, which is scheduled by next week. Okay, quiz 2. And till now I am completing